Well, just as some questions have been raised about the installation of solar panel projects on farmland in Genesee and Niagara counties, there is now a new plan circulating in the state legislature to place floating solar panels on bodies of water. Channel 2's Ron Plant spoke to a local lawmaker who wants to sink the idea.
We usually think of solar panels being placed in huge arrays, sometimes on farmland, now generating controversy in Genesee and Niagara counties. So now comes State Senate Bill S 4751A, which requires NYSERDA, the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority, to study the concept of floating solar panels on various bodies of water, calling it a unique opportunity to expand renewable energy generation on underutilized water surfaces like reservoirs, lakes, and canals. The technology has been used in Europe, including as a green energy plan for the 2024 Paris Olympics, and elsewhere in the U.S., like this installation at a reservoir in Short Hills, New Jersey, near Newark. Oregon State University researchers indicate the floating solar panels idea, quote, showed promise, but the environmental impacts can vary by location, including effects on fish habitats and various aquatic ecosystems. The New York State Senate passed the bill, which State Senator George Borrello voted against with his concerns.
I would say it's vague because in one hand, it says that the grant funding is for man-made bodies of water, which includes a lot of things. It includes, it doesn't exclude reservoirs that are used for drinking water. It doesn't exclude man-made recreational lakes. So that's very broad to begin with. But then if you read further into the bill, that these solar panels could be, put on top of any body of water. When you start talking about floating these things on top of the water, that means that they're going to have to be monitored. There's going to be buffer zones where you're not going to be able to fish, to recreate. You're not going to be able to get near them, essentially.
Borrello says he particularly questions the installation in a drinking water supply source with any substances in the panels or the energy connections.
So it might not have passed this year in the Assembly, but keep in mind this is an election year. Keep in mind, I believe most New Yorkers think this is irresponsible.
Now, a spokesperson for Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper, which monitors and advocates for local waterway quality, said they had no comment at this time and needed to study the issue of floating solar panels more so before taking a position. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.